Hey, boo boo. Uh, I was actually pretty hesitant. I know yesterday when we saw each other, I told you I was going to send you a video. Um, or at least I had for a bit now been meaning to send you a video. And I was going to, but now I'm kind of second guessing myself because it's not a happy video. Like I told you yesterday, it's a very deep thoughted video, and it's just curiosities. So um, So, given that this video probably won't make you smile a whole lot, let me begin on a happy note by saying, once again, it was really cool to kick it with you yesterday. It's not very often I see you around these parts, these Fort Collins parts, so it was dope for that to happen. So, there's the happy part. But let's get to like my thoughts. So, um, it was a few days ago, this past week. Um, I was watching Men in Black, the first one. Tommy Lee Jones, Will Smith, and there's this one part where Tommy Lee Jones is like watching this video of like a woman that he loves, and Will Smith's character comes over and says, "Well, it's better to love and was the phrase? It's better to have loved and lost rather than to have never loved at all, something like that." And then Tommy Lee Jones looks at Will Smith and says, "Try it." And so I was really thinking about that, and I was thinking about us, like your situation and mine, and in a sense of you and Michael, I think is his name, uh, and me and Chelsea. So check it out. I was thinking that you know I tend to. I'm not sure if I ever told you this, but I tend to I have compared like my situation, the breakup with Chelsea, to your situation with you and your loss before, and I was thinking to myself, or at least I've thought to myself a few times that you know your situation was better than mine because with him gone, you don't have the worry of you pulling up to the stoplight and you look over at the car next to you, seeing him with some other woman. You don't have the concern about, does he feel the same way about you still as you do about him? Like like things are more concrete, and I was thinking that, like, that's part of the reason. I mean, that's part of why that breakup, between Chelsea and I was so uncomfortable for me because it's like those situations I just described to you are very real possible scenarios. Like we now live in town together, and or at least we share the same city. And I'm like, I can go to the park and see her like hugged up with some other dude. You know, I, you know, I am left with this wonder of, you know, will I ever, like, will things ever happen between us again or not? And like I'm left with like wonderments, right? Whereas with you, there's nothing to wonder about, you know. But on the other hand, when you flip it, it's kind of like I have possibilities that you um, don't have the option to entertain. You know, I could. I'm not saying it would happen, but I could end up back with Chelsea one day. But that's not a possibility for you. You know, and so I just watching Men in Black had sparked these thoughts of how I would compare my situation to yours, and I would for a long time I was selfish actually, and thought Boo Boo's better off than me. I'm still in the world with this person. You know, actually just down the street. From this person, and and that brings a lot of pain. But I think so. At the same time, you having you with your situation being very finalized, I guess that brings a little peace of mind as well as pain. You know, you don't. There's no possibilities of of him. You know, because things are done. You know, and yeah, it's just you know. I guess I want to say that what I've learned over time is that you know there's no situation, yours, mine, that's worse or better or something like that. They're both they're both they're both unfortunate things, both tragic things, and yeah. And so one thing that I've been happy about, this not arrangement, this relationship you and I had is that through it all, through the we've been a comfort to one another. Like I'm glad I could have been that I was able to play somewhat of a role. It could have been very small, but somewhat of a role. After the aftermath with you, and I'm glad that you've been here for me in a way. After this whole Chelsea breakup thing. So, yeah, I'm just glad that from my situations, our relationship has gotten, I think, stronger. So, so that's really dope. Um, yeah. So, because of the nature of this video, I probably won't post it to like your Facebook wall because I don't think everybody needs to hear this. So, I'll just send it in a message. So only you and I know about this. But anyway, I'm look. If you want to talk more about these thoughts, we could do that. But yeah, I just want to get some thoughts off my chest. And so, yeah, much love for you, Boo Boo. And I think you're the last person that sent me a text, so I'll probably text you in a bit. All right. So much love for you. Talk to you soon.